Hello, this is Michael Daskalakis, and today I'm going to talk about how to have a successful identity. Now, building a state of necessity in your life is essential for living the life of your dreams. What do I mean by necessity? Necessity is the belief that success is not just an option, it's not just a possibility, but it becomes a must. And that attitude will increase your productivity 10x. So how do you build a successful identity? This is by building that desire for what you want and elevating the way you think of yourself. You no longer think of yourself as mediocre, average, just surviving, as most people start out. If you think of Maslow's pyramid of needs, you have to meet your basic needs before you reach self-actualization, which is the highest state of human fulfillment. So to do that, there's a bunch of strategies I'm going to share with you in this video. In my channel, we talk about living the ACE life, which is your highest potential life. So I invite you to hit subscribe and join me on that journey of daily videos to get you motivated, inspired, using best practices and stuff like that. So you have to build a successful identity and then inform that identity with statistically proven science. So if you know me, I go through a lot of journals and studies to find the best science on productivity, success, making money, and spirituality. There's not much science in spirituality, but I believe it's an integral part of living your highest purpose. So there's a bunch of ways to do this. One, affirmations. Affirmations get a mixed review by most people, but they're essential in building a new identity for yourself. You have an environment around you that's informing you, and if you have a bold vision or new desires, that environment doesn't conform to what you want for yourself. So you have to begin change, and all change begins on the inside. It begins with your identity. So the way you start changing is by repeating positive things to yourself about who you are and who you want to be, always in the present tense. The mind and subconscious mind are incredibly influenced by our repeated thoughts. So change the way you speak to yourself. Talk to yourself like a successful person. After you begin your self-talk, you have to work on your self-image. Your self-image is the way you see yourself, and that informs how you behave. If you think of yourself again as mediocre, just surviving, you're going to tend to do actions that fulfill that self-image. Life is a self-fulfilling prophecy in many ways, and we get what we expect. Whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, expectation is a huge part of your outcomes in life. Just think about it. A teacher that expected you to succeed, encouraged you to succeed, made you more likely to succeed. So after you build that image of burning desire, journaling, repeating your image statement to yourself, image statement, vision statement, and then you have to inform yourself using best practices, science. You have to have the attitude and the roadmap. We know a lot of people in life that are always talking that big talk, but they're not walking it. And most of the time, they don't know how. So find mentors, find role models, and pay someone if you have to learn a new skill. For example, way back when, about 10 years ago, I was studying for my SATs. And I really wanted to do well. And it was an expectation for my life to get into a top 30 US university, which I eventually did. But I realized I need tutors. So with a tutor, I elevated my score from about 500 to 770 on one of my subject tests. And that's the power of paying someone to teach you a valuable skill. So apply it to your life. Think of who can I look up to, who can I have in my life to mentor me on a one-on-one, real-life basis. Digital is good, but you have to find someone that's there for you. It's just networking, reaching out to people, and stuff like that. Network is a big part of anything. If you're trying to land a job, it's getting your foot in the company is through networking. I've sent a bunch of applications in the past, but networking is what ended up getting me the job. So, build that successful image, inform yourself, don't just talk big or think big, you have to act big and taking bold steps. So, I talk about writing a vision statement, a plan of your life, of where you want to live in the present tense, and then reverse engineering that to get action steps of 1, 2, 3, 4 priorities today, and one thing I can get started towards living my dream and taking action. So many dreams die stillborn because we're afraid of them, because we have doubts. So once you build that self-image, that success identity, then you start to believe in yourself again, and you start ignoring the naysayers, the haters, the doubters. How many days have we lost in our lives because we felt discouraged, because we got bad feedback or something, or because of something said, and we just, instead of working on our passion project, side project, going full throttle in our career, we step back because of discouragement. How many days have we lost? No more. Once you build that burning, flashy image of yourself, You no longer are that susceptible to negative talk of others. So you have to surround yourself with mentors, network people, successful people, people that are achieving in the area you want, and that's it. Build that identity. Affirmations, vision statement, self-talk. That's it. Hit subscribe. Thank you.